Hi, this is Kathy Fisher with CompetitionPlus.com audio magazine, and our guest today, Laurie Cannister, who is actually a two-time IHRA world champion. Are you ready to go for another one again somehow, Laurie?
Yeah, I think we'd like to make a run at it. I don't know how the points would go from starting partway through the season, but yeah, I'd like to try it.
Well, I know that the last time that we got a chance to see you behind the wheel would have taken us back to when you won the IHRA championship in 2008, and the last one to win it in an alcohol funny car.
Yeah, and hopefully it won't be my last world championship.
Yeah, because we've been hearing some rumors about maybe getting back into a different kind of car.
Yeah, still one of the funny cars, but this time it's I'm going to try my hand at the Nostalgia Nitro funny cars.
How did this all come about, and what made you decide to try something like this?
Well, it's just like what happened to me with the phone call I got in 2007 with the Sims to drive their alcohol car. We got a phone call from Bob and Kathy Flock, a month or so ago, saying they were looking for a driver, because at that time Richard Hartman was the driver, and since he's really tied up with Terry McMillan this year, they wanted to put somebody in the car that would be able to go to all the events and do all the things that they want to do, and Richard's schedule just wouldn't let it. So they called us and asked me if I wanted to drive and if Dale wanted to be on the crew, and we went up and talked to them and spent some time looking over the car, helped work on it a little bit, and got to know them a little bit better, and they're just great people to be around, and I think we're just going to have a blast doing this.
Now, when you had a chance to take a look at the car, how different do you feel that it is, or is it different than what you've driven before?
The only difference that I see as far as cosmetically for me being in the car is that I could see more out of the windshield of this car, because for some reason the older style body cars, which this is a 77 Trans Am, and for some reason the windshields are really big on these cars, so it doesn't have big A-pillars like the alcohol cars have, so that it cuts off some of your vision. But I can see over the injector, I can see everywhere around me, and that is really the only difference that I see in the cars, because I got fitted in it and sat in it, got all the controls for where I can reach it and everything, and I feel the same in that car as I did in my alcohol funny car. It's a nice tight cage, and I just feel like I've sat there before. Have
you had a chance to take the car down the track?
No, that's what we're trying to do right now. We went to Virginia Motorsports Park 2 weekends ago, and we got rained out. And actually all we were able to do was start the car. So I did get to sit in it while it was popping and cackling and doing all kinds of stuff up on the jack stand. So that part I got to experience, but not actually be on the track yet. We're still working on trying to get that done. We're going to hopefully go up to Norwalk and make a couple hits, and I still need to upgrade my license, so I need to get the time slips to send to IHRA to upgrade my license. So if all that goes well, we'll be out before you know it.
How different will it be for you, starting line procedures or anything else, compared to being in the alcohol car?
It's actually a lot different. I'm going to have to retrain my subconscious mind, and one of the differences is in an alcohol car, you bring the RPMs up to at least 6,000 RPM when you go to leave the starting line. These are just like the big show cars where they have to leave from an idle. So that's a big difference. I don't have my foot on the clutch when I leave the starting line, where obviously I did in the other car.
Yeah, no swapping feet.
And no swapping feet. Your foot is on the floor, away from the clutch, hands on the brake, and foot's ready to hit the throttle. So you just leave from an idle, let go of the brake, and hammer it down. And these cars are only 2-speed, so I only have to shift once. For an alcohol car, you shift twice.
You'll be trying to reach for that, but where's that other button?
I know. I'll be reaching for third gear, and it won't be there. But I'm really excited to try it, because I wanted to get into a nitro car before I would stop racing altogether, and to have this opportunity come up is really a surprise to us and really welcome to me. I'm really excited about it.
Well, I know that we're going to look forward to hearing the full announcement coming very soon as to exactly where and when we're going to be able to see you at IHRA events. And Laurie, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on getting into a different kind of ride and, scratching something else off the bucket list.
That's for sure, and thanks for having me on.